No, it's just like
it's because you
finding,
played
you know,
Olympics
20 bucks in your jacket or like an old birthday card or something.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Got another solid hour of this, MALF.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, it's nice to be. This is gonna sound like a flex, but I mean it. It's nice to be playing some casual Rocket League instead of doing decimal multiplication in front of 190,000 people who just want to see you get it wrong.
Yeah. Man, this game is so much fun. Holy crap! I can't praise it enough. Honestly, it's just been really fun to play.
Yeah.
Like you said though, casually, you know, like
yeah,
not trying too hard, just hanging out with people and playing it. It's just such a fun game. I hate this game. Man,
look at
codes this garbage. Like the physics.
Look at that. The leg, the delay. That was just a good move. It's got a. That guy's he's like a. Oh, he's a platinum. Okay.
Season 3 tournament winner.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bad.
We've got a platinum too.
We do. It's me.
Oh, that's going in, by the way. Oh, it's almost in.
Was.
Oh, I like that. Keep the pressure on him.
The little bicycle kick.
Oops.
Oh, you baby.
Oh no.
No!
Oh, there he goes. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Sims. Thanks,
Ryan, you gotta learn a thing about the oops. You can't do it until after. It's basically jinxing yourself.
Oh yeah, Chib, I got a great tweet for you. Okay, I can't do it. I'll do it in net. You guys can just win the kickoff here. It's easy.
Sorry.
So it goes like this. My hands look like this, so that hers can look like this, and it's a woman in ecstasy gripping the sheets. Okay, I will never post it, but it's a you got to find the images yourself as well. But I think it could pop.
Or make them.
Or
Ghibli, take photos of your hands, like shave your hands if you got any hair or something like that.
Like gorilla hands.
Yeah. Glue some hair onto your hands and then take the photo.
Declaw yourself first, and then shave your gorilla hands, and then take a picture.
They gotta be white sheets though.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if they're like colored, it doesn't have the same impact.
Oh, what a save! Oh, I meant to
yellow.
say what a save.
They're yellow. People will just think you peed the bed.
Well, what if they're white though? Raises the question.
What? That you didn't pee the bed?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're into. I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't fly up early enough there. I fucked it.
Repeating, of course.
Whoops.
Oh, that was a lucky bounce on their part. All right, we're good. Oh,
He's never hitting that.
nah.
Be reasonable.
Oh,
I like it.
there you go. There you go.
Oh! You played the man.
You're alone.
You played the man instead of the ball. I'm not worried about it. How's it 1-1, dude? We're creaming on these guys.
Oh, wow.
Sips, look at this. Dude, the back checking.
I like a good back check.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. These guys are just full force.
Yeah, you're not
Flying
supposed to do
V
that.
every time.
All sizzle, no snakes. This steak. Sorry, I played too much Snake RX, man.
Well, I don't know about you. I mean, MALF especially. You've been live like longer than me here, but after like 4 hours, my words, you know, like in the morning, my brain makes coherent sentences. In the afternoon, the thoughts just don't connect right.
Yeah.
Like there's a sender, but the receiver didn't get the memo. Like
I'm like it's like an N shape graph or whatever.
Right,
Like
yeah.
I start with a lot of errors. We smooth things out, and then yeah, it kind of, and then it all goes to hell again. Oh. That's okay.
Oops. Ooh, I thought we had it there. I am.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I was going in for the big connect. Oh,
Oops.
He, you know, he
go.
almost cleared it.
I just want you to notice what I do to MALF right now. Pow.
Hey, it's
See
a
him out.
little,
Yeah.
a little pat on the
It's a
tuchus.
little love tap, yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Can you imagine that would have gone in? I would have actually had some points this game.
I think you got more than I do.
You have the most.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
But, yeah.
I
I
stand
mean,
corrected.
you already have a goal.
Oh, MALF.
Yeah, but the rebound.
gosh.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Skirt.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, so
It's hard
tighten up.
defense. Hard defense.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, but wait.
There's more.
No, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, lemon cake. Thanks for the gifted subs. Thank you.
Nice.
Dead. Oh, sorry. Am I?
What's up,
You
boys?
got more points than me in the
Oh,
end.
okay. I thought
Well,
I
I
was
had
reverse
that.
muted.
I had a save right at the end, I think. So, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Oh man. You know what I didn't watch this weekend?
I'm gonna say
Liar, liar again?
True, but not what I was
Blades
going
of
for.
Glory
True as well.
True.
because I did.
I told people I was gonna watch Tenet, and then I just didn't.
Honestly,
I
so
haven't
I
seen
mean,
that.
you talked. I think it's overrated a bit. It's my criticism is it's Christopher Nolan trying to do too much Christopher Nolan. I'm not saying it's bad. I
started watching The Sound of Metal on Prime.
Oh, I
I
watched
gotta
that.
see that.
Great movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
It seems really good so far.
I do need to say as well, Sips. I watched Saving
Oh, no.
Saving Britney Spears or whatever the documentary was called.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now it you
It's
know,
interesting, isn't it?
illuminated some things for me.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I only knew about Britney Spears based on, you know, her being very popular in the 90s or whatever. And but I only knew about her you know, just being successful. I didn't know any of the behind the scenes sort of stuff, you know. Like I remember
Yeah.
like the meltdown and all that as well, but
And then like it's crazy. I mean, I was like 10 when this stuff was happening, but like watching serious journalists like ask her if she's a virgin when she's like a 19-year-old.
Really odd, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the time, you know, when you're 10, you're just like, this is normal that like Katie Couric would be asking this on the news.
Sure, yeah.
Now you're like, whoa, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's the whole thing is really weird, isn't it? Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
Trying to get-
Oh my!
Okay. Just gotta clear it. That's all. Nice sips.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh, let's watch the rebound.
Oh, that's good. That's
neat.
really good. That's.
Little active defense.
I mean, this guy here is called Silky Johnson, but actually, I feel like okay.
They're quite good.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like a Smurf. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like, I mean, I do that, you know, once a millennium off the wall. It just does it like it's easy.
Silky J Johnson.
Yeah. I want to watch Sound of Metal, because I watched Nightcrawler as well. I always watch Nightcrawler and Whip because they came out like at the same time, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the movie or the
Nightcrawler, the movie, and
oh.
Whiplash. Yeah, I watched
the
them
one
both.
with Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Glykenhall or whatever.
Yep.
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Glycerin. It's so good, man. It's so good. It's freaky too, but you know it's good.
I thought
Yeah, I
it
haven't
was
seen that.
inspiring.
I watched the documentary series about the serial killer. Night.
Yo, yeah, I watched that one too. I think, right? Yeah, you told me to, and then
Oh,
I did,
Night
'cause-
Stalker.
Oh, is that Night Stalker?
Yeah,
Sorry.
the Dota guy.
You know, okay, so you know what's messed up, and I think I'm the first person in the world to realize this.
Oh no.
So I was watching Twister as well, right? And
Okay.
Bill
Right.
Paxton, who's
Right,
he's in Nightcrawler as well. So Bill Paxton, he's talking about the Joe guy, who's like the dude that used to be on Helen Hunt's and their team, and then he went and he left and formed his own team. He refers to him as a Nightcrawler,
Whoa.
and then I was like, yo, and then all those years later, Bill Paxton was in Nightcrawler. I was like,
Wait,
that's
didn't
not-
Bill Paxton die though?
He did.
Yeah, he had like surgery. I guess there was complications or something.
Oh
Like,
man.
Was he?
Don't do it.
Was he having one of his ribs removed?
Come on,
God.
man.
I'm sorry.
Poor
You
Bill.
know, I mean, his family did try to sue the doctors. I think. Like, I can't remember what it was, but I think I don't want to say it was like a routine thing, but I mean,
He's like,
Man.
don't worry. I've taken out lots of ribs in my day.
well, he did in the movie. It's the one where he has his kids help him like do God's work. They did.
What
dig
kind of
it,
work are we talking about here?
like killing like God is telling him like
Oh,
kill
I'm so sorry.
kill like bad people. Oh, what's it called? And then
Misery.
Misery.
No.
The Nines. The Neighbors.
Wait, wasn't James Caan in Misery?
That's
That was
correct.
James Caan, right?
Frailty. That's what
Frailty.
Yeah, that's what I. When I said misery, I meant frailty.
yeah, Bill Paxton's in that, and then his kid grows up to be Matthew McConaughey.
What?
What?
All right.
All right. I actually kind of like Matthew McConaughey after seeing him
me
in
too.
that first season of True Detective.
Yeah,
Oh, his
absolutely, yeah.
McConaughey's.
That's what did it for me. I wasn't really, I never really thought about McConaughey either way
As a
before
scary
that.
actor,
When
yeah.
But when I saw that performance, I took notice.
Yeah. He was good in Mud as well. Not quite as like serious, but that's a good movie. He's also really good in what's the one I watched the other day? Sahara, I think.
Oh, come on, man. It's like I'll allow a lot of bullshit on my stream, but I'm not gonna allow you to talk positively about the movie
sorry,
Sahara.
It's got that other actor that I love. He's like a goofball.
Steve
But
Zahn, yeah.
yeah, whatever.
I saw that in theaters, man. I saw Sahara in theater. You know, it's got Rainn Wilson and
Penelope Cruz.
I mean, there's a reason I saw it on the big screen.
What
What's
was
she
that
up-
movie? Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's
No.
totally my bad on that one.
I saw what was that movie that came out? It was like, I think it was Ridley Scott. It was like the counselor or something like that. It had like Cameron Diaz in it and Penelope Cruz and I think Benicio del Toro. Brad Pitt was in it as well.
I've never heard of this star.
It had this like super star-studded cast, but the movie was terrible.
I
right?
think I have not heard of this either.
It's like it's called like The Consultant or
Is
like
it's recent?
no, not super like within the last 10 years. I
Oh,
think
okay. No idea.
like kind of recent-ish, I guess. I don't know. Like my son was definitely alive when I went to see it, I'm pretty sure. So like in the past 9 years at least. I can't remember what it's called. Is it The Counselor? It might be The
They're
Counselor.
saying that one person in chat said The Counselor. Someone said I walked out of The Counselor and I've never walked out of a movie before or after.
Wow.
It was unbelievably bad. Like the whole thing was just start to finish garbage. I couldn't believe it. Usually, like, oh no,
I don't know what to say.
I mean, the counselor as a movie was relatable to the move that I just pulled there, but I did not see the ball. No, it was yeah, it was weird. I was expecting it to be good just because it had like a lot of big names in it, and it was not.
I mean, Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz has sex with a car in it as well.
Really?
Which is kind of really awkward because I saw the movie with my parents. They were over visiting.
Like, I saw a guy have sex with a car once.
On TLC, right?
IRL. You know our
no.
Not our space friend, but our Bitcoin buddy.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing like a drinking game, and if he lost, he had to put his wheelie and his twig and two berries in the tailpipe.
Okay.
So he did, but then he also kind of made like a humping motion as a joke.
Was it his car?
No, it was like at their house though. I think it was
pretty
space.
messed up. Oh, was it the Mustang?
It might have been.
Also known as the Rust Stang.
The Rustang. Yeah, I think it was the Rustang. Yeah. It was at night though too, so it's all good.
Ever tell you guys about how I invented Uber before it existed?
I invented Minecraft before it existed, so.
Man. I did not. I haven't invented anything, and that's why I blame everything on my second jab. I just can't get. I just no luck. You know, I just can't get ahead in life. No big inventions for me. So.
Well, so here's what happened. My housemate in college was one of like the very few people in our circle of friends who had a car, even if it was a piece of crap. So. I say we as if he had any role in it besides owning the car. But I was like, we should start charging people because they always want to like get in the car and go to the faraway grocery store because it's cheaper. What a goal!
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that to go in. I thought you guys would pick that up, hopefully, but.
So I said we should start charging people like $5 a ride to take them to the grocery store. Maybe even like make a website. People could sign up and then we could like take shifts driving them down. And then they said what chat said right now. Well, you invented the taxi service. Yeah. So did Uber, and they're worth like $17 billion. Right? Probably like $200 billion.
Yet?
Are they actually worth $17 billion?
They're probably worth several, maybe like $100 billion, but they're pre-profit. But that's all corporate accounting nonsense, so that they don't have to pay Harrison Ford his fair share from.
I mean, I'm gonna say if BuzzFeed is worth
get it! Thank you.
Let's go. If BuzzFeed is worth 1.5 billion, then yeah, I feel like Uber should be up there.
Yeah, 95.6 billion. There you go. I mean, I was pretty close.
Pretty close. I'll give it.
I know I talk about this too much, but I can't respect Uber because Uber Eats charges you like the cost to get like a $10 burrito delivered to your house is like $20, and then they don't pay the restaurant any more money. They pay the drivers like nothing. And then they have the audacity to be like, oh yeah, the business doesn't turn a profit yet. How much do you need to charge for making a website that charges 400% what a burrito costs to actually sell it to you?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh.
Like they're in the only business with better margins than our own. It just seems, audacious to not be making money.
Isn't the like perfume industry like pretty good margins, right? It's $80 for a bottle of
Channel number 5.
Cinnamon scented alcohol.
Yeah, but don't you need all that ambergris?
Would you?
You need the whale vomit to.
Oh.
Yeah, you need some oil or some blubber or something.
Yeah.
No, see, I watched the movie Perfume. The guy just puts he puts the human bodies in the vat. He doesn't
human ambergris. Okay.
Cheaper than the whales, yeah.
Yeah. Whales are big too. It's just.
There you go. It's coming in front. It's in front. Oh.
That piece.
It's coming back.
Wow.
Yeah.
It did come
There
back.
you go.
Look at that. Great pass.
Tight.
Dude, I'm not
Damn.
I'm not asking you guys to acknowledge it, but I'm asking chat to acknowledge it. I have played out of my mind this game.
What, this game?
In front of, yeah, some games I really kind of left it out there on the field. This game, especially in front of the net, I've been ripping it up. Oops.
There you go.
Okay, well that I didn't get enough on that one, but
man.
Thank you for the acknowledgement, chat. Thank you.
You're a real Braden Point.
Oh, sorry, in front of our net, yeah.
So you're
Victor Hedman,
you're
maybe.
Harry Price, Victor Hedman.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, I'm just gonna cross it, and I expect it to go in.
Brian, have you seen the photo of like kid Braden Point? Like he's holding a copy of WoW, like the box, and he's using a towel as a cape.
I have.
Oh. Man, you were not lying. Holy.
He looks like Mathis. I swear.
Really?
I thought it was like a young Mathis at first. Because it's like that whole, what is it, LARPing or glarping or whatever?
Glurping. Burping and glurping.
Oh, it's amazing. And then now you're like, yeah, he's like one of the best hockey players. Like,
Yeah, he's disgusting. Pisses me off.
Disgusting.
Glarping.
Glarping.
LARPing, what, right?
Hey, what are you guys doing this week? I'm glarping. Glorping and
I don't know what it stands for.
Have you never been LARPing before? Is that a big thing in Canada? Do people LARP?
It's a
don't
big
know. The only time
thing
I've
for me to poop
seen
on.
It's just a big thing everywhere.
I've seen it in the movie
People
Role
love a LARP.
Models.
That is
and-
the same. The only time I've ever seen it is in role models. And Mathis's photos on Twitter.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Where I'm sure he's having a great time, but he looks like he just like had this whiff of
Well,
somebody's.
he just finished the battle, dude. Like he's exhausted.
Oh yeah, he's got to have an ale and some wenches to cool down
We
after
should
the big
LARP
battle.
sometime. Let's LARP.
All of a sudden, Malf's very interested in LARPing.
Honestly, like I feel like Civil War reenactments are kind of like LARPing for
Yeah.
Republicans.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
In the UK,
Yeah.
I know because I watch Peep Show. I'm basically like a native of the UK. So I know you have like World War II reenactments and stuff like that. But are there like people who reenact like the 100 Years' War and stuff like that?
They have like reenactment societies for all sorts of stuff. Yeah,
Norman Invasion.
100 Years War stuff. 100 Years War is all like sort of like musket stuff, right? It's all
And,
like
Welsh longbow. Oh, yeah, Welsh longbows.
Do they have cannons back then?
They do all sorts of like reenactments of like medieval like sieges and stuff like that. Like you name it, man. They love it. Yeah. Any excuse to just get out into some wet, rainy field and like gyrate all over each other. The British love it. Like they're down for it for sure.
Say hello to my baby, by the way. Hello, baby.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
How old is your baby now?
She
9
turned,
months.
Yeah, she turned 9
9
months old
months.
today.
Oh my gosh.
She's been making all sorts of, sounds now. It's like she's deliberately trying to create words. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a good time. Right, baby?
It's nice when they're like when they can hold their own heads up and they're like they can sit up and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Sips is saying is nice when she can hold her own head up, so you don't have to, like, you can hold her with one hand instead of needing.
Yes. Yeah, they can like, and they look around more and they're more interested in stuff.
Yeah, and more interesting, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
It said you have genetically modified our daughter to have a big head. Do you have a big head genetics?
Yeah, so I have imbued my daughter with a medical condition called benign macroencephaly, which is basically doctor talk for she's got a big head, but don't worry about it.
Right.
Do you know who's got a big head? And it gets me every time. It actually maybe ruins the whole Marvel universe for me.
Okay.
Hawkeye's son. like at the you know, at the funeral scene.
Okay, I gotta take a look.
Google
at this.
Look at how big his head is. I don't mean to be mean, but it's the biggest head I've ever seen on like a human body in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dude,
I'm
there's
sorry,
a couple weird things about the end of Endgame. Like anytime I watch Endgame, I always get pissed off by Anthony Mackie's beard, like his weird beard from when he comes back.
Yeah, it's like it's falling off.
Yeah, it's like it's not strapped on right. It just
Yeah,
pisses me off. His beard is all super weird.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh,
Can this freaking Thomas guy get bent or something? He keeps trying to ram me, dude.
really?
Yeah, he's not even good at it. He's just
Just ramming.
yeah.
Hello, honey. Oh, dude, when she could start to hold her own bottle too, that like,
Oh, that's a game changer
That-
for sure. It frees up both your hands so you can play better mobile games as well.
it's
should get her-
absolutely true.
Get her a bottle that looks like a beer bottle, and then you can have one at the same time, and you can both, you know.
Oh, excuse me, I use cans.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, what? He's dribbling it back into his own net. Look at that! Look at that!
There
we go.
Oh. Hit him with the what a save, because
Yeah, look at this guy.
they're being toxic in their body language.
Oh, were they?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
telling
in
you, this
their
Thomas guy
body
is
language.
trying to push me around. Kid on the left, right. Let me go back.
Yeah,
to
after
net.
this game, I'm gonna take a look.
Yes,
at the...
can you? Oh, you can't post that in Ryan's chat probably, but
Oh, Thomas just boomed me as well.
Ryan, I'm gonna post this in your chat. Oh wait, no, won't I get banned too? I'm a
You're a
mod.
mod, right?
I'm a mod.
I'm a
yeah.
mod.
All right. This is so good.
Da. Aboo.
No big deal. Just multitasking. There, it's there. Click it. Click it.
I can't click it. I'm in the middle of playing defense.
What defense?
What do you mean? What?
Oh,
I'm
nice.
joking. I'm joking.
One.
I'm trying to get you. Yeah, I'm trying to get you all
He's getting me riled, dude.
fueled up. Yeah, exactly.
Great stuff. Great.
I'm-
There you go. Oh!
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go. All
Now
right.
Post it.
Yeah. Okay, there you
Great
go. There you
pass,
go. There it
great
is.
pass. It's great. His head is freaking huge. Oh my god. Oh.
I told you.
Oh, man.
And I saw it the first time, and like, you know, I like to watch movies a lot, but every freaking time I know it's coming too, and I'm just like, it's too big.
Oh man. The huge
Like-
Oh,
cranium.
nice.
Like maybe he'll become like a supervillain, you know, like
You better hope it's not
Like Brainiac.
Magneto. He's going to be spending all his money on alloys for the helmet.
oh,
Nice.
Dada. Dada.
daddy.
You gotta bust out some hot cross buns or something there. I mean,
Hot cross buns. 1 penny, 2 penny, hot cross buns.
Hey, platinum, baby.
Oh.
hey, nice.
Yeah.
Still gold 2 for me. Still gold 2.
Brr. Dada.
Gold 2 Division 3 though. Not bad.
Oh, you're getting up. There's only 4
Getting good.
divisions.
Oh.
3 blind mice. Oh.
Yeah, a lot of those children's songs are just the same song.
And
Yeah,
a lot of them
yeah.
are messed up. The pocket full of poets. That's about the bubonic plague, man.
Oh man,
Yeah, I
don't even.
know,
Some
yeah.
of the songs are like some of them are about the plague, which sucks. But you know, about a third of them that you look up, it's like, oh, it has its origins as like a song about slavery.
Yeah. What about the one with the woman who swallows the fly? That's a pretty weird
They
one too.
they
right?
recently changed that.
Oh.
I think it's like I don't because it used to be I guess she'll die. Now
Yeah.
it's like I don't know why she swallowed the fly, oh me oh my or something like that.
Oh come
Because
on.
you know kids can't deal with that kind of stuff anymore. Is
Man.
cancel culture gone
There,
mad?
there you go. It's just It's just raising just a generation of big pussies, honestly.
You can't say that.
I'm sorry. Just thought I'd slip it in. Sorry.
It's like yeah, I don't know, man. Even like the one, the
I'm
itsy
just-
bitsy spider. I don't like that one.
Why?
I don't know. It's like, oh man,
Hey,
spider.
what are you doing there? Get out of my water spout. Haha, the rain just washed you out, idiot. Oh, out comes the sun. Oh no, it's drying up all the rain, dude.
Dude. Oh yeah, he could be MODOK. Like that villain is just, he's like all head.
Oh,
Dude.
I hear what you're saying.
Oh, here, check this out. You
Look at
ready?
that. Oh, he's dribbling. He's
My
dribbling.
moment. Oh, I didn't have enough momentum.
MSG Killer Kill.
Oh man.
Yo, you remember the game
What a save.
MDK? Murder, Death, Kill?
I think so.
Dude, classic game.
Is that
Except
the one where
probably
you
played
could
it.
be one of 3
Oh, this guy.
individuals?
It's
There's
No,
like
you're
a-
like this lady in this like black suit, and you had these kind of like glider wing thingies.
There wasn't a game where you could be 3 different individuals? Like one of them was like a tank, one of them was a sniper, one of them was like a stealth lord or something?
No, I mean you could snipe. I think you could snipe in it, but you're the same person.
That's MDK2. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
MDK.
sorry.
Oh yeah, I vaguely recall that MDK.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Maybe it wasn't a lady, maybe it was a robot?
I don't know, man.
Apparently it was a robot.
I just like the curves. Okay?
Hey, you watch some movies like Her? What's the difference? Lady, robot?
Yeah,
same,
man.
Same difference, man.
They all like to cuddle.
Same,
did-
same dang old difference, man.
I watched. I've been watching a lot of movies. Yeah, Blades of Glory was a good one.
Oh, with Will. No, Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Yep, John Heater.
Yep, John Header. Heater?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Jenna
It's got
Fisher.
it's Leslie Nope in it,
Oh, it's got
and
Amy Poehler.
Will Arnett as well.
That's
Oh
true.
no!
Oh wow.
What a save!
Yeah. It's got the guy from Coach as well,
Yeah.
and the Poltergeist.
What's that? Craig T. Nelson. Craig T.
Greg
Nelson.
T. Pose.
Craig T. Pose Nelson, as they call him. When the Zoomers refer to him, as they do often, because Coach is a timeless show.
He's one of my favorite actors with the skullet, I think.
No question about it, yeah.
Like-
It's really just him.
Well, I mean,
Now
Hulk
that George
Hogan
Carlin's gone.
was in a few movies. Yeah, George Carlin, he had the skullet.
I think he voices Mr. Incredible as well.
Oh no!
Rip.
Mr. Incredible yeah, I know who Mr. Incredible is.
Yeah, from The Incredibles.
That's the one.
No, Devin Townsend doesn't have the skullet anymore, and he's not an actor. But he is a really pog musician. He's a Beastie Boy, I think, as well, right?
What do you mean he's a Beastie Boy?
BC.
Oh, BC Boy. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Beastie Boy as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
I was
No,
like, I'm
I would
pretty
never.
sure he's not a Beastie Boy.
Oh come
I gotta wonder what you were doing with the ball there.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting Martin Quesadilla to come fucking
You
flying
never
with it
passed
at
in front of the
1,000,000 miles an
net.
hour. Look at
It's
this.
like instantly. Oh,
And that's why you always leave a note.
That's so good.
Damn.
Punished it in like half a second. Oh no.
He just had that game sense, you know? He just knew.
Yeah.
Punish.
Wow.
Wow.
Get out of this one. See you later.
Oh wow, our
Smurfs.
first forfeit. Yeah.
See you later, Smurfs.
Oh no, my rank is gonna go down.
It's gonna go down either way. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I don't know unless we score 4 goals in 30
That's fine.
seconds.
Why do we fall down, Master Wayne? So we can rank back up again.
I got a rare reward item, rare drop, new item. It's a ball.
I think I have like 90 things to open in this game.
Dude, you should wait until Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
do
then,
a big opening stream. Like
Dude,
that's the whole stream.
I
Just
can
you
open
opening.
them
Yeah.
at the same
Loot
time I
box after
open my booster box of the Austin Powers collectible card game.
Yes.
Oh.
And if you do your beer advent calendar.
Holy.
Oh,
Holy
that's a great
holy.
idea. I'm gonna try to find as many like advent calendars for different products and just open
that
them all.
sounds nice. Yeah, dude, open a different advent calendar on every day leading up to Christmas. But just open the whole thing on each day. Like day one, you open 24
okay.
beers.
So
Day two, 24 like chocolates.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. And you gotta try at least. You don't have to finish, but try like
No,
each
you gotta
beer.
finish.
Finish all.
You gotta drink all 24 beers.
It's just a casual like 2.5 century clubs.
Some of them are because my experience with those beer advent calendars, they don't want you opening up like a 5% beer either. A lot because you're like, oh, I could just get this at the store. That's not a special event.
So they give you the strong, the good
like
stuff.
like the 8%ers and the
Thing is, like,
11s.
I feel like a lot of Christmas beers, you know, they're pretty heavy too. Not from like an alcohol, but just like this is a triple milkshake chocolate porter.
Yeah, they always have like some sweet element to them.
A lot
right?
of Zonta Dunkels and Mrs. Claus of Weisens and
No, Zonta got
no, he's canceled.
he got
right?
arrested. Yeah.
Okay, legally canceled.
A weirdo. Do you want to do like enough time has passed? We could just like do our own Kenny versus Spenny, right? Like I think, you know, or it could be a three-way.
Yeah.
We could do a three-way. That'd be fun.
We could do a three-way, I suppose.
Yeah.
One of us is gonna. It's easier for you to fly here, I think.
Yeah, Sips.
What?
Do you ever watch Kenny versus Spenny?
Nope.
What a goal!
Do you know what it is?
Nope.
Wow, it's on Netflix. So
I think you'd
basically,
like it, yeah.
it's your kind of humor. Oh baby, to
What is
Toronto. Pardon?
What is? Oh, sorry. You're about to
Yeah.
explain what I just
Yeah.
said. What is it? But you're just in the middle of trying to explain it.
It's filmed in Toronto. Two guys that live together. You know, they're like childhood best buds, and it's a
Right.
competition show. So every week it'll be like. The competition will usually last for like 3 days, unless maybe there might be like a special occasion. But it'll be like it starts out pretty tame, like you know who can lose the most weight in 15 or lose the most weight in 3 days,
Right.
and then at the end of it, whoever wins gets to pick a humiliation for their buddy to do, and then they you know there's two like camera crews, so they'll like follow them around for 3 days, you know and. Of course, Kenny is always trying to cheat, and Spenny's like this, like, paranoid, like, he's like super whiny and all that kind of stuff. So like Kenny just straight up tortures him. And,
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's really. But then they get into like weirder stuff, like who can wear an octopus on their head for the longest, or who can keep a turd in their diaper for the longest. And
It sounds a bit like Jackass, but like with a more competitive sort of side to it.
so like honestly, you should.
I'll check it out. It sounds interesting.
You should, yeah. Again, like it starts out a bit tamer, but
Oh no!
Oh my
God, I
missed that.
but it's
How did I miss that?
you love Spenny. Oh, you. Nobody loves Spenny. It's
Have you guys ever heard or seen of Taskmaster? I think there was like a North American version that was apparently not very good, but the British version of Taskmaster is very good.
People in
no,
chat,
I've not.
they tell me every day to watch Taskmaster.
Oh, it's really good. I think you guys would genuinely like it as well.
Isn't he? He's like a Marvel villain though, too, right? Like he's in this he's a Spider-Man guy, right?
This Magneto.
No, Taskmaster. He's you play in the Spider-Man game. He's like, hey man, go shoot down these 5 drones, but do it in under 2 minutes.
The Vulture.
So Taskmaster, like the tasks like they range in sort of like what they do, but they're always kind of like around this like house where they set up like challenges for each contestant to do. But they're designed in a way where there's like normally like a shortcut to it, like if you're sort of like perceptive enough to find it, which none of the contestants ever are, sort of thing. So then it's left up to them to figure it out, like, you know, like the best they can, sort of thing. But like, to give you an example, it would be like one of the tasks, like fill an egg cup with tears, like your actual tears.
Yeah.
And you have like an hour to do it or whatever, you know. So
I like that.
people are like rubbing hot sauce in their eyes or like cutting up onions or what, you know, like there's a million different ways to like potentially generate tears, right? So it's like, I don't know.
Soy milk?
It's stuff like that. There was one where they had to like mix cocktails, but they couldn't make any noise doing it. Like there's like this device to measure the amount of noise detected in the room, and if they went over like a certain amount, they had to start from scratch.
So like they couldn't like stir or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah. But it's just it's dumb stuff like that, but it's very, very funny.
No, that's I mean that sounds
good.
very Kenny
Yeah, it's
versus Penny-esque in a different way. I will watch that.
But yeah, you probably want to watch the
Oh,
British version if you can.
Really? It's just
I
better?
heard the North American version was not great, apparently.
Oh, I like the...
Oh!
let's go.
Chat, I just like some more acknowledgement that I played out of my mind. Can I please, chat? Just some
Dude, look at them
faces.
points. Look at them points.
I mean, there was some stuff going on. I felt I was the puppet master. Good goal though.
I was playing because I thought we were tied up or like not in the lead, but I didn't realize we were so ahead.
Yeah, I've been playing kind of defensive, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay. You got a GG.
Huge. 36 cars bumped.
That backflip though.
Oh.
Yeah, I think like so I've been watching the American version of The Chase, which you might be familiar with. Like there's a British trivia show.
Yeah.
I think it's the version is pretty okay, but I think it's really just that and The Office and everything else. As soon as it crosses the Atlantic Ocean going west, it like spoils in transit.
Yeah. Well, I think what was it? American Idol was pretty big though.
I
right?
guess,
Like that.
yeah.
And have you guys gotten like Strictly Come Dancing sort of thing? Like
Dancing with the Stars, yeah.
Dancing with the Stars or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, my
I don't
parents
know
like
if
that.
I don't know if like that would be. I mean, I don't watch the British version either, but just trying to think of examples of things that have like gone over there from here, sort of thing. Big Brother, I guess, was
that British
originally
to start?
British. I think
it's originally like Dutch or something, but
or Dutch. Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not American. Oh, dude, Kitchen Night. I've really come around. I used to say like UK Kitchen Nightmares better than American Kitchen Nightmares, bar none. In my advanced age, I have come to see them both as unique and distinct properties. Like UK Kitchen Nightmares is you know, nice, almost casual viewing. You might even learn something about the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
American Kitchen Nightmares is like, get ready to meet the most insane nutcases on planet Earth.
It is like that, yeah.
ABC, the bakery or whatever one. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yeah, Amy's Baking Company.
It's always a family-owned Italian restaurant.
There are a
Kitchen
lot of
Nightmares,
Italian restaurants.
Always, and there's always really bad chicken in a freezer somewhere as well. Every episode is like that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the problems are the same. It's like, oh my god, it's got mold on it, you donkey! Shut it down! Shut it down!
I love.
Gordon, is that you?
Hello.
I always talk about the episode they go to this restaurant called J. Willie's, and they run out of hamburger buns, so they serve the lady her hamburger on a piece of sourdough bread, and she starts to cry, and she's like,
They just get a piece of Wonder Bread.
She's like a middle-aged woman, and she's crying over like the bun not being right, and she's like, no buns, no fries, like the whole dinner's ruined. And I'm just like, her misery is like so entertaining for me. I've seen that clip so many times.
She's probably looking forward to that meal like all week, though. You know.
Oh, I believe it. I hope so. Otherwise, like, you really got no excuse.
Just gonna say though, like, I mean, you just go all in. Patty melts are amazing.
Oh, there you go, Mal.
What a goal.
Oh, jeez.
I love it so much, man, when she cries. Oh.
How old is she?
Like in her mid-40s.
All right, yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
that's messed up. She's got some.
And then, like, I
stuff
think her
going on.
kids are there at the meal with her, and you're like, oh, man.
Oh, I can sympathize. Like 40 years old, couple of kids. I go to a restaurant. If it's not perfect, I'm crying as well, man.
They serve you a different kind of bread accidentally.
I'm hanging by a string. Like
It's like, what was that thing? What was it like? You wanted just the shed roof or something like that? What was that story? You remember you telling us?
Just the shed roof. Oh, at Simpson's hardware store.
The hardware store? You bought something, but you didn't eat the whole thing, right?
oh, the water butt, yeah.
The water butt. I just couldn't just imagine
Stand for the
Susie,
water
like,
butt.
crying because you won't just give them.
The water butt. I just need the stand. Just give me this one thing. Oh. No!
It's okay.
Okay. That was next level. That was
I was getting pushed around.
Watch this play. He hits me into it.
Yeah, I didn't get pushed around.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
when they start telling Gordon all their family drama, too, gets me every time, man.
Oh, yeah.
He just thinks he's the star of the show because his name's on the front of the restaurant. Every time people come in, he stands up and goes, "Hi, I'm Nino. My name's Nino."
It's great too. Like, I love every episode because obviously all the restaurants are dysfunctional, and like 90% of the time it's just like a really bad like manager or something. So they get the employees to be like, "All right, what do you really think of the manager?" And then they're all like, it's an awkward moment of them being like, "Well, she's a bitch," and
Sorry.
Oh. Oh my gosh, what a save.
Oh, man.
I'm back.
she killed my father, and
Oh,
that's
now we're
all.
talking. Now we're talking. Oh my god. Do you know what? I've never watched a full episode of Kitchen Nightmares, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen every episode.
They're
It's
on
a great
YouTube,
show.
man. They're all.
I know.
They are
I've
on
seen
YouTube.
clips here and there, but like every time I watch a clip, it's always like the same clip. It's always like
Oh, that's like
again.
their YouTube channel. Like, that's...
Yeah.
They just recycle, like, the same 20 episodes over and over, and it's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
What a save and what a shot.
You were gonna say what a goal, right?
I thought that one might be in based
I also
on some of the earlier plays.
I boomed one of them.
Great booming.
He's not coming back. Oh.
No. Just, you know, if we gotta take it OT, that's fine. But I believe you're gonna score right here.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Off the wall.
If I could just turn around. Oh. If I could just gain control of my vehicle here. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he got it. Oh.
Okay, take it to OT. Oh. And then I think I told, it must have been, I can't imagine I would talk about it on any other piece of streaming content than this right here. Oh, sips.
Oh gosh, that was so close.
But there's one where it's like a family-run Italian/pizza restaurant in Brooklyn, and they give it a makeover because they always do, and it's the
Yeah, of
most
course.
absolutely awful, like garish mid-2000s makeover of a restaurant I've ever seen in my entire life. Like they
Like it was
do
better
the thing.
before?
Yeah, like before it was old. Could have used a new coat of paint, but it had like some character. The new one is like they use like a fake spray paint stencil to stencil like Brooklyn on the side, and then they got like stock photos of the Brooklyn Bridge and like maps of Brooklyn and stuff like that, and you're like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's
They
they
love
basically
that.
turned
That's
it
like
into
basically
like a subway.
the inside of a Subway restaurant.
Yes,
Yeah.
they turned it
I
into a
freaking hate
Subway.
the stupid giant photo of like a red onion and then there's the tomato next to it, and I'm just like, I've seen this so many times.
Yeah, man. Oh. I saw on Twitter, this is probably like a month ago, but I saw on Twitter somebody was like, should I just take these photos that are in my apartment garbage room? And then it was the Subway photos. And then
Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost got it. Sorry.
I was holding this guy up. Look at us kissing. Stop this stuff.
Like,
Wow. I'm sorry, I
God.
just... Wow, Pandemic Soup 426. You think he made that name before COVID or after? Because that was really going to change how I feel about it.
can't
We'll
you
never
change
know
your name
now.
in this kind of whenever you want?
I don't know. You type "you stink" to them?
Yeah, man. Got him to shut up.
Yeah, I know he left.
But yeah, no,
He
it's
left the match.
you definitely should watch him Kenny versus Spenny, and then afterwards you just like, if you're down to, we'll do like a 3-way like Twitch version.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch them. If I
It's-
can't find it on Netflix,
You have it.
over
It's on
here,
YouTube. It's
Probably
on.
on YouTube. right?
It's better on Netflix because like some of them on YouTube it's might be varying quality or whatever, but
How many seasons of it are there?
7?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like the first season was on, I think it was like CBC or
Yeah.
something, and so that's why it's a little bit tamer. And
Right,
then
okay.
and then I think season 2, or maybe it was season 4, but I think it might have been season 2. Like, the what's that
Showcase,
show?
right?
South Park. Yeah, Showcase took it, but like the South Park guys became executive producers as well. So I guess it got like a little. Definitely
Oh,
got
right.
zanier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Ah, it sounds good.
oh, it's good. I'm gonna watch them tonight. Frick yeah, baby. Oh wait, no, Stanley Cup's tonight. I'll watch it during intermission.
Wait, is it the final now? Is it the
Yep.
is it the
The
and
Canadiens,
what- the Habs are actually in the
the
final.
Habs,
Yeah, it's crazy.
they're in it. Yeah.
Who are they playing against?
Tampa Bay fartlings.
Oh.
No, they're yeah. I mean, it should be interesting because yeah, like Ryan was saying earlier, like every series that Montreal's been in, they've been the underdog. And I mean, technically, I think they should be considered the underdog in this one, but you know,
without a doubt,
I like their chances.
Whoops.
Owens?
Owens?
Stun lock?
Yeah, nice.
Save.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
just a gentle touch.
Fudge.
Oops.
I'm not hitting that.
Oh gosh.
The focus.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Mouth hit me.
No, I did. I'm in the net. I'm in the
Mouth
net.
is hitting me.
Mom,
Hey.
Mom.
We got to keep things fair here. All right, Sips, you hit
Sips,
Mouth.
stop
Down back
arguing,
there.
Mom.
All right, Mouth, you got to
Oh.
start. You got to start fighting. Let's make it perfectly fair.
Mom, Sips shit in my underpants again.
All right,
My favorite undies. He shit in them once more.
Mouth, you got to shit in Sips underpants now. We want to keep it perfectly fair here.
Oh, look, thanks, Mom. I'm really glad you made the extra beanie chili.
You guys ever think about how messed up? I don't know if you had the same thing, Sips, but like, because you went to an Ontario high school, I'm assuming it's possible.
Yeah.
you ever have a zero tolerance policy for like violence at your school, and you know realize as an adult how stupid it is?
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, at the time though, I don't know if I really thought about it much.
Because like the concept of a zero tolerance policy for violence is that we won't tolerate any violence. In reality, what happens is that the person that gets hit has equal punishment for the person that does the hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's messed up,
It's
man.
messed up. Yeah.
Also, I hate that we got the culture of it doesn't matter who started the fight. Because I would honestly argue that might
really
literally
does
be
matter who
it's
started it. It does
probably
matter a
the
great
most
deal.
important factor involved in analyzing what should happen after the fight.
Yeah.
Like, what is this lie? It doesn't matter who started it?
Yeah. That's why, like, you know, self-defense, they don't freaking put you in jail. Well, most of the time, I guess, probably, but, like, right?
Maybe I guess I guess it doesn't really matter who started it. Like I guess what really matters is who ended it.
Finished it.
Yeah.
And I always do. Yeah.
And it was me with the old one too.
The old, he got the
He was
last, shit in.
Mom! Timmy shit in my pants.
It's so wet. Why is it so wet? Oh, dude, you know. Oh, yeah, dude. I've been watching so many freaking Hot Tub Time Machine. What?
Oh, what a dude! Did I ever tell you
Oh,
I
I've
cried
never
at the
seen
end
that.
of Hot Tub Time Machine?
You cried?
Yeah, man.
With joy 'cause it was finally over? or
No,
was it
because
actually
Rob Corddry was such a screw up in his life, but then he uses the time machine to go back and invent Googling.
And Motley Lou.
And Motley Lou, yeah, he invents Lugal and starts the band Motley Lou. And
Yeah,
once
it's so good.
in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads plays, and it's just a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great song.
So it got me going a little bit. I was like, he finally achieved his goals.
It's good.
It's kind of inspiring, right?
72 points for that one.
That's, you know, that's all we need.
I got 26 cars bumped though. You don't get points for bumping cars. Seth.
No, you don't.
You used to.
Be a millionaire.
I think they
It's
took
it's very useful. Yeah, didn't you get them for booming too?
I think you used to get them for booming, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine. What a...
I own it on digital if you want to borrow it.
Maybe you could send it to me.
Can you lend it to me on
Yeah.
I think I saw that in theaters with you, honestly. I feel like you were there.
Here's the thing. I don't remember a lot of the movies we saw in theaters because usually we went in, we'd buy a numbskull, and then we'd go to our friend's trunk and pour a bunch of rum in, and then...
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I
then,
think
yeah.
between the years of 2006 and 2010, I did not see a movie you at the theaters without having a blood alcohol level of like at least 0.2.
Yeah.
Like when we saw Transformers and Die Hard back to back, and then was it you or was it our other friend that spilled?
I didn't spill. It's our other
okay.
friend. Yeah.
Our other friend spilled the rum on my
Ice
shirt,
rum, no less.
so I went to the toilet and I just shoved my shirt in the toilet tank, and it was like, I'll get it after Die Hard. Then I went back after Die Hard, and that shit was still there, dude.
Dude.
It was even a little clean, I think.
There's one time we went to Hillside and you left your shirt there, and then in the hotel, and I was like the last to leave, but I was like, I'm not taking it, so I left it there.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, the dude, who like always recognized my voice on the phone like every year, because he's like, oh, you want the corner room again? I was like, hell yeah, brother. Anyways, he's like, hey man, I got your shirt here. You want it? I was like, oh, thanks. It's all right.
Dude, what shirt is it?
It was a greenish polo, I think, or blue. It was
dude, I
like
know
a short sleeve.
Yeah, I know exactly the one you're talking about. I've been missing that.
Sorry.
I didn't know. I didn't know I left it there.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was also the year that you threw up in the coffee pot, so I was still like, you know
I
what?
don't remember that, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he
that
doesn't deserve.
selective memory?
I don't got that.
Yeah, I bet. So gross.
I really don't.
It's a small, one of those small little coffee pots too. So it's like,
Sorry, I was not back. I should have been back.
Oh no, I mean I got 16 points. I'm not exactly killing it.
I got 22, so it's not too bad.
Turn on the coffee pot app.
Oh.
I've never used the hotel coffee maker except for like a Keurig because they look so archaic.
Though, you know what though? Those are really, I never thought about it before, but those are made for hotels. You think about
the K
it, like,
cups.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause like, yeah, I don't want to like have like a little freeze-dried Folgers or whatever. Like, don't give me that nonsense. That's bad. And then I saw this article on The Verge, and this guy wrote an article about like, you know, how to have the best coffee when you're in hotels. Like, starts off with like, I'm not a snob, but then he's like, he's got, it's like, you know, hundreds of dollars worth of equipment to have coffee in a hotel room. He's got like the little freaking, you know, put it in a cup and you boil your own water, and I'm like, that's too much, man.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, that almost. It's like 3 shots.
My word, look at this. It's so close.
Oh, he knocked it.
Yeah, he did. I had no role there. I've
And
had
it
some
also-
bad hotel coffee, so I hear you. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I like coffee too, but like, he also was like, and these are the beans you should get. I'm like, are you? Who's bringing their own beans to a hotel, man? Come on. I like coffee, but
Let's go. Great stuff. I'll just go to Starbucks, man.
exactly.
It's not that venti cold brew is like $4. No big
Half
deal.
the hotels they got a Starbucks in the lobby nowadays,
Starbucks
anyways.
right down there. Yeah.
Hey, so over here, they're like restrictions have eased big time. Like we don't even need to wear masks anymore.
Oh yeah.
And I went out for a really nice breakfast this morning and had some delicious coffee, but also some pancakes with maple syrup and fresh fruit.
Oh, baby,
jeez.
that's
Yeah.
what it's all about.
That's it. Yeah.
Is your favorite pancakes? Are you a waffle guy? You crepe bro?
No, I'm just straight up pancakes with maple syrup every time,
Yeah.
and a bit of fresh fruit too, like some strawberries and
Fresh fruit,
blueberries
yeah.
and stuff in there.
Oh yeah, raspberries maybe.
Yeah,
like
raspberries too. Yeah.
like a little whipped cream.
Raspberries.
Do you guys do the butter on pancakes?
I do. Yeah. I mean, I do butter on peanut butter toast as well.
Oh,
which
dude,
is-
it gives it
you have
another
to.
layer.
Yeah, it does. You have to do it.
Really?
But
'Cause
my wife is always like, no, peanut butter is enough. You don't need more butter on there. But I'm like,
I'm not
"Oh, come
opposed to
on.
the butter,
You
but
gotta have some more butter on there.
butter on pancakes is one I never really got. I'm like, I'm loading enough stuff in there, right?
It's good, man.
I just like butter. I put butter on whatever I
Dude,
can get away with. putting it
I
on.
mean, I'm sure other people do this, or maybe it was a family thing, but like, my dad is a bad like, but we would whenever we'd have pancakes, first you do a layer of brown sugar on top, and then you do this whole thick layer of maple syrup on top.
You got a dentist in your family?
No, but I mean,
It's fucked up.
I know it was delicious though. Holy crap! But yeah, I mean it's a lot of sugar.
Oh. Yeah, that is a lot of sugar. I would have heartburn probably for the rest of eternity if I ate that.
It's okay.
Well, let's finish strong.
Yes,
Oh,
please. Let's have a
great.
win. Oh.
I got no boost. Great
Oh,
hit.
sips.
I got
Clutch.
it. I got it.
Okay.
What
Oh.
a save! Oh my god!
Just hit it in.
Oh,
Oh, you love to see that.
And look at the
You
demo
love
at
to
the
see
end.
that. Oh man.
I was gonna get it. No big deal.
I don't think you had the boost, man. I don't. Think
I was full boost.
I don't
full,
think you had the boost.
full boost. I just got some.
I think you do. Oh, MVP.
Well,
Woohoo.
yeah.
But that backflip though.
Oh my.
Oh, and promoted to plat too. Look at that.
Ooh.
Nice.
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 Ooh. Platinum 1 Division 2.
Division 4 for me. Not
Dude,
bad. Not
we
bad.
actually
on, right
ranked
on.